How is everybody doing? Happy Wellness Friday. I bought my sugar cane and I'm taking care of my hair. It is very sweet. I think I can send one person in America sugarcane because I'm from the produce junction. This whole bunch is $5 and then you're going to pay $10 to ship it. That's the problem. It's good. It's a product from Mexico. And it's sweet. So, if you're an American and you don't know what this is called sugarcane. Hey! Antivirus. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Again, Jonko Wonko Monsieur, you can you Wonka? Wonka, you use all the muscle to suck. This is amasabo, what we call amasabo. And the work here, you have to use energy to suck. You use your suck muscles. You chew and do you hear the sound? So on Friday, I wake up at my own time. Chris, how are you? And I start roaming around. By the way, I'm an old woman, so if you're not my age, don't roam around because I'm turning 50. I roam around, I shop, I buy my food. I've bought all my ginger stuff. I have my lemon. I've done my food shopping for the week. I have my sweet potatoes. If you're an American, you say potatoes. And when you eat this snack, it doesn't have manners. You have to konyunyunta, Caroline. You have to konyunyunta. In English, is suctioning it. Suction. You hear? And it's sweet. So if you're my age, if you are going to 15, you should have a day that you rest, yeah? Because now you're getting older. Because you've been working. Now I'm resting. Friday, I just rest. I wake up, no alarm, no noise, and nothing. Nobody should even talk to me on Friday morning. I woke up this morning. I did my praise and worship. I took a shower. I had my sweet potatoes breakfast. I had a massage appointment. I went for my massage. Now, I'm looking sugarcane. In America, this is like eating Doritos. You know how you guys eat Doritos? You know Doritos? Doritos. Hold on. I'm eating sugarcane and I have 2 more here. I eat one every other day and I buy enough. And you know, when I keep telling people, the definition of success for me is being able to buy food and you eat. I don't have to beg. And I'm sitting in my car that I paid for. You know, you have to suction everything. You know, people don't understand what it means, to buy food for yourself. People come to my inbox and they are telling me they don't have food for their children. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine you don't have dinner for your children? How sad is that? It's very sad. Here I'm talking, the definition of success is being able to go walk into a shop and buy food that you like to eat and you eat it. Do you hear I'm sucking there? I'm exercising this muscle, the jaws, I'm chewing, I'm cleaning the teeth, and everything is happening. And this Mexico is sweet. This one from Mexico is So now we can't just chew. Today is wellness Friday. Let's talk about business a little bit. Here's the wipes. Because it's full of sugar, your hands turn out to be all sugary. So now we are going to go back to the sugar cane chewing, but part of self-care and self-wellness. Let me educate you before I continue enjoying my life. In fact, I have a very good life. I love my life. And I like to spend time alone. I don't like people's company. Some people are so annoying. They waste your time. And after you eat the sugar cane, you bump. So let me read for you some questions from here. After I eat my sugar cane, I try to grab a book and just get some knowledge so I can learn how to grow more money, because I don't want to go broke. I have to stay afloat, okay? These people. So before I continue chewing my sugar cane, let me educate you young people who are below 49. So by the time you turn 50, you'll have a day to yourself. You'll be working for 6 days, and you'll also have your money working for you. That's starting your own business. If you read this book will tell you should have 3 to 4 sources of income. If you're married, your first income is yours. The second income is your husband's, right? Or your wife's. Your spouse's income is income. Don't think that your spouse is just a spouse. Your spouse is a source of income. So talk to them nicely. Talk to your spouse like they are your employer. Because you can't go to your job and talk to people however you want. So when I'm talking to my husband, I have to remember he's my source of income. And I don't want to lose his income. Because if I lose him, I'm losing one. That's like going on unemployment. So if you're married, talk to your spouse like they are feeding you, okay? Don't think that you're feeding yourself. You feed each other, because he feeds you and you feed him, and then you stay afloat. Okay, so these are the questions. I read a few yesterday, but I'm going to read some of them, okay? Okay, how many preventable disturbances annoy you and why do you tolerate them? Okay. Who annoys you? Who are those people? Me, I know who annoys me. And when I know the people who annoy me, I put them in their place. I know them. Do you know the people who annoy you? What really annoys you? When people annoy you, what do you do? Do you resort in liquor, narcotics, cigarettes, or you quit to quiet your nerves? If so, why do you not try the willpower instead? There's something I have. I don't know how I got it. It could be a gift or it's something I've practiced. It's called willpower. I do what I want to do. I don't do what I don't want to do. And I'm very clear. And the older I am getting, it's getting worse. If I don't want to do something, I am not doing it. There is nobody in this world who is going to make me do something I don't want to do. The only way you can get me to do something I don't want to do, you have to explain to me why you think I should do what I need to do. There is nobody who frustrates me to eat. There is nobody who frustrates me to drink, because I don't care for alcohol like that. Every now and then I can sip wine, but alcohol is not my thing. I might as well eat sugarcane, eat grapes. I bought a lot of fruits right now. I might as well eat the fruits, vegetables. I bought spinach. I'd rather eat. So when people disturb you, what do you do? Okay, to quench your nerves. Does anyone nag you? And if so, for what reason? People like nagging, especially spouses. If you nag me, I'll tell you, I don't like to be nagged. I like my quiet time. I'm selfish with my time. Don't you ever nag me. Do you have a definite major purpose? And if so, what is it? What plans do you have? And what are you doing to achieve those plans? Do you have plans? Eating well, resting, making more money, making good, healthy relationships, working on your marriage, getting another job, starting your own business, grooming yourself to do your hair. What have you written that you need to achieve? Do you have it somewhere on a piece of paper? If you want to eat sugarcane, are you getting up to go to the shop and buy the sugarcane? If you want to eat well, are you going to the shop and buying your fruits and vegetables? Okay? Do you suffer from any 6 basic fears? If so, which ones? What are you afraid of? Let me see what I'm afraid of. Hey, I'm afraid of poverty. Let me tell you, with this mouth of mine, let me tell you, if I find myself without money, people are going to let me die. Let me tell you. The way I know people who don't like me, like my brother who doesn't like me, he will not feed me. I'm afraid of being poor completely. In fact, I get paranoid. Anytime I go out of money, I just feel anxious because I know even some of my family members, they are praying. When they pray in their demonic prayers, they are praying that one day Penina can go broke so she can suffer like the rest of the people who are suffering. Believe me when I tell you, that's a prayer. That is somebody's prayer list. Let Penina just go into poverty. Let her just get out of Facebook and go into poverty and just suffer and have no food to eat. But let me tell you, those ones who are praying for that prayer for Penina, I'm in a country that if I ever go broke, I've been paying into the system for 30 years. I can go on welfare here in America as long as I'm living. So I'm covered. Don't pray that prayer. And if I go on welfare and convert my American dollars in shillings, I can still live a very good life. So my friends who pray for me to be broke, I'm locked in. Once I took that oath of an American citizen and I did it the right way, I'm locked in. So don't pray for people to be broke. They might never. You're wasting your brain praying for somebody to have a disaster and they won't. Okay? Do you have a method which you can shield yourself against the negative influence of others? If you're not that person that people influence you negatively, how do you shield yourself? For me, nobody is influencing me. I do what I want to do. I owe myself good behavior. I owe myself good character. I owe myself good choices. I know I owe myself. The moment you learn to owe yourself, you will never worry about what other people think, because it's what your values are and it's what you want to do. Okay? Do you deliberately get your mind to think positive? You have to be deliberate. Now that I'm eating this sugar cane, this is being deliberate. I have my water here. I have my tea here. I'm just deliberate in eating well and spending time with myself. I'm so deliberate what I want to do on Friday. This day, it's already 3:40. Halfway done, and I'm not worried about anything. And I don't want to worry about anything. I'm going to call my mom, check on her, just make sure everything is okay. And my father-in-law, God, it's good. It's 11. Ooh, that's it. Okay? Do other people influence you against your judgment? Who is that influencing you to do things you didn't want to do? Okay? Do you face squarely the circumstances that make you unhappy or sidestep the responsibility? What makes you unhappy? Do you even know what makes you unhappy? Do you analyze all the mistakes and failures you've made to try and profit by them? because you have to know the mistakes you made. What are those mistakes you made? Do you take an attitude that is not your duty? You have to own up. I already told my children, the child that is going to be successful, your child or my child, the children that are successful are children who realize at a young age that their parents don't owe them anything. They owe themselves success. When they're going to go to school, go to college and get a good job, when they earn, it's their money. It's not their parents' money. A successful child, a child that cares about the parent, is a child that is self-sufficient. Is a child that knows that, you know what, I don't need my mother for this, I don't need my father for that. A good sibling, family member or friend is somebody who's not a dependent. People who are dependent are a problem. They don't take responsibility for their bad choices. You want to have a good friend. A friend who owns, takes responsibility for their mistakes, knows that, you know what, Penny is my friend. What do I give from Penny to Penny? What do I take from Penny? Is a friend that takes responsibility. You have to own your life. Nobody can own your life for you. Okay? Can you name 3 of your most damaging weaknesses? What are you doing to correct them? Ooh, me, I have a lot. Let me eat the sugar cane first before I tell you my weaknesses. Let me tell you, I have a... I have a lot of weaknesses. Number 1, it doesn't matter who it is. I speak my mind. Because I'm thinking, I'm here for a short time on earth. Why am I going to keep to myself things that annoy me about you or whoever? And then what's going to happen? You're not going to come in my mind. I will not abuse you. But I struggle not to speak my mind. That's a weakness. That can cost you even a job. That can cost you a business. Can cost you a friend. I speak my mind. It's up to you to decide if you're going to be my friend or not. I speak my mind. Number 2, I'm very unforgiving. Let me tell you. My father-in-law gave me a book to read because I was telling him, Dad, there are people, you know, I have such an amazing father-in-law. You guys don't know. If you don't know, let me tell you. My father-in-law is an amazing man. The man that raised my husband. Amazing. I told him, Dad, I have such a I can't forgive people. He gave me a book to read, A Forgiving God in an Unforgiving World. I don't remember the writer. As much as I read the book, I want to reread it again. I can halfway partially forgive people. That's why you hear me talking about my brother, because I find it so hard to even imagine what he did to me. I'm very unforgiving. And I've been trying to get better. But once you step on me, I find it impossible to forgive. So that's a weakness. Okay? That's a weakness. So I'm pinpointing mine to help you also look at yours openly. Okay? The 3rd weakness, I am very selfish. Hey, let me tell you. I don't like to be inconvenienced. And with that, when I'm like that, I end up being or coming out as controlling. I'm not willing to be inconvenienced. And you have to be inconvenienced. So, once I chose marriage, once I chose to be a mother, my husband and my children are teaching me not to be selfish. To do things they want to do that I don't want to do. What are those things you're going to do? You don't want to do, but you're going to do them. That is part of self-check, self-awareness. things you really know you don't want to do. One of those things that I've done for years that I don't like and I hate it is cooking. I just don't like to cook. I can't. It's so annoying. I can't wait to employ somebody. I like to eat, but I do not like cooking. But I have to cook for my children. I have to cook for me. I have to cook for people to eat. Okay? So, think about that. And come into terms that you are not perfect. Right? So, when I tell you about my brother, I don't know if I told you that my side, meaning, you know, there's always two sides to a story. The reason why he does what he does to me, it's because I speak my mind. By the way, I tell him things that my mom tells me, like back in the day, you can't tell your brother. Me now, that's a weakness. The reason why me and my brother are not getting along, back in the day, when your older brother spoke, even if he was speaking rubbish, you just keep quiet. Not. So I told him, that ended a long time ago when you left Kenya. Now, we speak. If you call me a prostitute, I'm going to call you something. So when he's abusing me, I'll give him also something. I can't just let him go away. So I give him a big burden of something too. Because why is he burdening me with all these things? So I have to burden him. With this mouth, I can say something that he has to think about it. When he thinks about it, he won't give me the green card. Because I say something. And I try not to say. But if you push me, if you're calling me a prostitute, Liraya, I have to find one of your points that is painful, something stupid you've done, and then I put it in my own words. That's bad. That's why I can't be a pastor. So, selfishness. Well, everything is revolving around me. That is selfishness of the highest degree. And it's terrible. Okay? Some people don't use. For those of you who don't know, sugarcane, the sukaringuru I was eating, sukaringuru, this comes out of sugarcane. Remember the snack I was eating in flight? This is sukaringuru. When I don't get this sugarcane, I eat this sukaringuru. This is all sugar, 100% sugar. So I'm not a perfect person. I'm a selfish person. I speak my mind, okay? And I don't have tolerance for certain things. So you have to really come into terms that you are not all somebody is putting up with you. So you put up with someone. That's what they are saying here. Do you know your weaknesses? Okay. Do you encourage other people to talk about their problems? I don't know. Some people you encourage for them to talk about their problems. You will be listening to problems instead of going to make money. Their problems never end. Okay. What are the daily things that happen in your life experiences and lessons? Do you learn any lessons when things happen to you? What are you learning? Okay. Do your presence have a negative influence on other people? Yes and no. I try when I'm with people not to say things that hurt their feelings, but if somebody says something that hurt my feelings, I respond effectively so their feelings can also be hurt the same way they hurt mine. So when you say I only respond negatively or in a demeaning way because you did it fast. I don't go fast. Just like I tell my kids, if somebody hits you fast, you have to hit them back. There is no like, oh, let me tell the teacher, no, hit them fast and then we'll solve the problem later. Do you form your own opinions or permit yourself to be influenced by other people? No, I do not. Personally, nobody is influencing me to do nothing. I do what I want to do. And if you want me to do something that is a little different, give me a reason, then I'll do it. Okay? Have you learned how to create mental state of mind with which you can shield yourself against discouraging influence? That I have mastered. I have a PhD. I just, like now I'm about to finish. I'm going to the chicken. In fact, that should be the end because I have to go see my chicken. And the other book I was reading, it also, this one, I've not picked the eggs all week. This one is about blessings. The magic is talking about blessings, okay? It's saying, the chapter 26, count your blessings. Make a list of 10. Write 10 good things that have happened to you. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list. At the end of each list, each item, say thank you, God, thank you, and be grateful for what God has done for you. Choose one mistake you made in life. Choose one mistake you have made in life and ask yourself, what did you learn from it? Find a total of 10 blessings you are grateful for as a result of making that mistake and write them down. Once you identify the mistake, write down what you gained by making that mistake. To help find your blessings, you can ask someone or yourself the question, what did I learn from this mistake? And what are the good things that come out of a mistake? Because we all make mistakes. Look back and see what you've learned. Okay? Just before you go to bed, thank God for everything that has happened through the day and be grateful for every little thing. This is a great book. So if you have time, find it and read it. So good people, it was nice to talk to you guys. Let me go and I'll see you guys when I get to the chicken. I've not picked my eggs the whole week. I came food shopping, and you always have to walk around with juala. Okay? So you can put the remnants. There's the remnants. Alright? Self-awareness, self-care is what you do to guard your mental status. So you don't let people put you down. Okay? So have a nice Friday. Take care of yourself. Make sure you prioritize yourself. Out of the 7 days, give yourself 1 day where you're checking on yourself. You make sure you're okay and groom yourself. You know, if I add this thing, you guys are going to see how cute I'm going to look. I sell these things. Remember I told you guys I have my own business? This is the business. Look. These are made in Kenya. This is what I sell. I have to go put all of them online. See how cute that looks? I'm good to go. Okay? Have a lovely Friday. Cheers. Please like my page on YouTube. Like my page on my Facebook page. I just come here to inspire you. I come here to teach you something, to educate you, so you can learn a few things that can give you a community. We all need to belong to a community. And you cannot be in a community if you don't have the skills to socialize, if you don't have the skills to be able to do things that make people like you or even accept you in their social groups. Some of you, your behaviors make you not to be accepted in groups. When people are planning a trip, I've heard in some of the groups I'm in, when I suggest certain people tell me, no, please don't bring that one. Okay? Don't be the one that nobody wants in the group. They all say, oh, if Penny is coming, I'm not coming. Hey, that means you have a problem. Work on that. So when people are planning an event, they want you there. But if you're those people, when everybody's planning a trip, they don't want you there, you need to work on yourself. You know, you have to grow. You grow, you change friends. You start new relationships. You know, you grow. Some people you grow together. Some people you create friends after you've grown. Depending on where you are. Growth is every day. There is no one day you do something and that's the end of it. And let me tell you guys who listen to me. For instance, for those of you who don't own a car, let me tell you, when I was growing up, I was dreaming of owning a car because my father had a car, but he did not let us use the car the way we wanted, like go to the posho meal, go food shopping. We used to do everything by walking, and he kept saying it was his car. Well, I told myself, you know, I just need a car. I just need to, like, I thought the greatest accomplishment in my life was going to buy a car. That's what I thought. I thought owning a car is a success. Until I owned a car, not just one car, I've owned cars. A car means nothing now. It is a necessity, right? I used to want to fly. Now I've flown. Flying means nothing. Now I want a Range Rover. Even if I get a Range Rover, it can never be enough. What I'm trying to say, whatever you want to do, pursue it until it becomes normal and you start pursuing another thing. Because now driving, flying, buying food, ice cream. I used to want ice cream when I was growing up, and you know we could not afford ice cream. It was for the rich people. Now I don't even eat ice cream. We were eating sweet potatoes and pumpkin, and we thought that was for poor people. That's what I just bought here. I just spent $60 here to buy the things I hated to eat. The chicken, I'm not worried about chicken. I used to want chicken. I used to want like these beef, like meat was sweet then. I don't care for meat. Once you can afford all these things, they become meaningless. But it's good to afford them, and then you make a choice. Now you have an option of eating meat or not. You have an option of eating ice cream or not. You have I can buy cake, but I don't eat cake because cake is not good for me. I don't eat ice cream because ice cream is not good for me. Those things I used to want when I was young, I grew older and I found it was just rubbish. But it's good that you can be able to buy them and you choose because of your health reasons. You're not going to buy junk. Now, I'd rather buy pumpkin. I'd rather buy sweet potatoes. You understand? I'd rather buy spinach, skuma wiki. What I hated the most is what I'm buying. That is true definition of success for me. When you're able to afford things that you thought they were it and they mean nothing. Once things start meaning nothing, you're going to start focusing on healthy relationships. It's not now about money. You need a good friend. You need a good partner that can support you in your adventures. You need good children that understand it's not about money, because now financial success, you can achieve that. But now, the most important thing on planet Earth is relationships. Here in New Jersey, right now, there is nobody I can call that I know right now on Fridays. I've been doing this since 2012. I tell them, let's go eat, because people are working. But I wish God could bring me a friend that is idle the way I'm idle. On Friday, we go sample food. We go to, because I'm going to the thrift store. I like the thrift store. The thrift store is where they sell used clothes. It's therapeutical for me to go there, because I'm not rich. I like to buy things that are secondhand, because, you know, the prices are reasonable. So, yeah, people are busy, but I'm not that busy. I have the time. So, you just have to get to that zone where you're taking care of yourself. Once you get where you're supposed to go, then you change your friends. You change the people you hang out with. You cannot be the same every year. God bless you, and have a lovely Friday wherever you are. Please don't drink too much. Please don't do too much drugs. Please take care of yourself. Eat well, rest. Self-care is important. If you want a good mindset, take care of yourself. There's nobody who can take care of you. Be selfish with your brain. Be selfish with your body. Don't just throw yourself there and drink yourself to death. No. Take care of yourself. God bless you. And always thank you for watching. Without you, I am not. You people are the ones who have even put that money in my paycheck for watching me. Some of you send me stars. Some of you have subscribed. I'm truly, truly honored, and I'm grateful, because you've played a role in my life that I never saw it coming. So I'm going to buy one person. Who am I buying credit? Just put a number there. The number I'll see, I'll send you guys credit. Whoever, for one number, I'll send you credit for 1,000 shillings. I should send you credit, or I can send you 1,000 shillings. Then you can buy either your lunch, whatever it is. I don't know what 1,000 shillings can buy, but Team Kenya, I appreciate your support. I appreciate that you're always here faithfully. Even some of you, I know you're struggling. It's not like you have it all. but you always sit here to listen to me, and that's why I try to make these videos short, although it's hard to make them short. So I'm not seeing a number. Nobody put a number, but I'll come back to see a number so I can buy somebody credit, because it's only nice that, you know, we bless people. Even you, wherever you're going, bless one person, not two. Bless one person, do something for somebody. You can babysit, you can go clean their house, you can do something for somebody. Okay, don't be like always wanting to get. You can give somebody something. I don't know why I'm not seeing a number here. I have to go back to the comments to look for the number. Okay, God bless you guys.